So Sahil Vachani, Managing Director of the company, is joining us now to talk more about how the businesses are and what sort of developments could be there in the offering for shareholders. Sahil, good afternoon and thanks very much for joining us. Now, let's start. Of course, there are two businesses of yours, but let's focus on real estate. It's no longer a bad word. The data shows that inventories across the country are dipping very fast. Even on the stock market too, the stocks are doing very well on the real estate side. Talk to us about Max Ventures real estate business. How's the health right now? NCR as a region, what are your plans on that? And we'll move to other businesses shortly.
First, on the real estate business, we believe we are at the right place at the right time as far as the real estate business is concerned. We are aspiring to be a leader in two segments, which is the commercial real estate segment and the residential space, both focused in the national capital region. Our belief is that real estate is a very local, execution-oriented business, and we are very well positioned to deliver exceptional quality and experiences across our developments in the NCR. Our first vector within the real estate space is the commercial real estate business. We have already developed close to 1 million square feet across Max Towers in Noida, Max House in Delhi, and Max Square is under development in Noida as well. We've been able to deliver and showcase a track record of exceptional performance across the product experience for the customer, product quality, and more importantly, a premium to the micro market that is validated across all our developments. In addition, we have partnered with our long-standing partners, New York Life Insurance Company, to build a platform-level partnership and invest directly in at a project level, and thus enable scale for us. We hope to scale the commercial real estate business across Gurgaon and hope to deliver between 500,000 square feet to 1 million square feet a year. We believe that the market is ripe for disruption in the office space segment, particularly post-pandemic, and our plank of work well or wellness in the workspace resonates very well with the Max Group, and we've been able to deliver it successfully across Max Towers as well. So the commercial real estate journey is on its path to growth and scale up as we speak. We started it 3 years ago, and this is well on its way to the next leg of growth.
Right, Sahil. Right, Sahil. Let me move before we'll talk more about the realty end of the business, but the market is very keen to know more about your specialty films part of the business. Surely it is in very good health, doing good, 200 crore plus EBITDA and good outlook. But the view among people, we are speaking to from our sources and who track your company closely is that perhaps the specialty films business may not fit into the long-term strategy of the company going forward. It's doing well, it's in good cycle, good clients, etc. Cash flows are good, but you may consider divestiture of that also going forward so that the proceeds and entire management bandwidth could focus on real estate and development of that. And hence it may be spun off for value enhancement purposes. What are your thoughts on that?
So the packaging business has been part of the Max Group now for almost 3 decades. It continues to do very well. To put it in perspective, we have doubled our EBITDA over the last 3 years every year. Business continues to perform very well with a focus on sustainability, focus on speciality, and a focus on recyclable, sustainable products that I just mentioned about, and also driven by relationships with large corporates. So it's a very stable business. The end customer demand is very stable, driven by FMCG primarily. And it's been a very solid, strong business for the group. Our focus at the Max Group, not just in Max Ventures, but historically at the Max Group, has always been to focus on shareholder value creation and on a very high level of integrity and governance with which we operate. Moving forward, we are committed to delivering shareholder value with our focus on our core principles that we continue to do. So to answer your question about our plans for the packaging business, it's too early to say what we intend to do in times to come or one cannot say right now, but the business continues to perform very well, and we will do all we can to deliver and continue to deliver shareholder value in the business.
Right. Sahil, so just a quick follow-up on that. What you're essentially saying is that, at some point in time in future, these kind of value enhancement or shareholder value enhancement moves could be considered, given that, but it may not happen immediately. But clearly, management is cognizant of the fact that it may not fit into a long-term strategic vision that remains towards real estate, and hence you may consider similar moves as you have done as a group in the past, but perhaps not in the immediate near term. Is that true?
Like I said, very difficult to comment on that. But if you see the history of the Max Group, we did do a demerger when our healthcare and life insurance and all the businesses were housed under what was the erstwhile Max India. We spun it off into 3 independent entities and created substantial shareholder value. We do believe that we will be able to scale our real estate business, and at the right time, there may be opportunities to again create shareholder value with the options that come on the table. But like I said, it's too early to say at this stage. All I can say is that the business continues to outperform within the competitive set in terms of EBITDA margins, in terms of specialty product mix and return on equity. So currently, if you see both the business verticals, the packaging business and the real estate business, we continue to deliver substantial outperformance in both the segments that we operate in. So that's the validation of the depth of the management that the Max Group brings to the table.
Right. All right, Sahil, I will not, talk to you more about that. I get your point, the kind of direction you're taking or the nudge. And management, and of course, the management commentary and your commentary is being liked by the market. Let's shift focus on the growth area where management bandwidth will focus on and incremental resources will focus on, and that is your realty end of the business. Talk to us about the pipeline. Of course, you've completed one project and some others are work in progress. If you could detail us a bit on numbers side, how's the pipeline of projects, both on the commercial and real estate and the residential side for you?
Right. So like I was explaining, realty business is in 2 parts, the commercial real estate business and the residential business. In the commercial real estate business, like I said, we've already delivered close to 1 million square feet and are under development for another 1 million square feet currently as we speak. Further, we have in pipeline 3 to 4 million square feet of potential development. This will set us up as one of the top few players in the commercial real estate space in the National Capital Region. We are very confident to not just deliver the scale, but also to deliver a substantially improved end customer experience as we have showcased across Max Towers and Max House, which will enable us to command a premium to the local micro market, which again, we have a track record of being able to deliver. So we feel that particularly in the commercial office space, with post-pandemic, the nature of demand of office space has shifted towards developments that focus more on hygiene, safety, community building, innovation, teamwork, and more importantly, the concept that Max has followed, which is work well, is very well being adopted by our end users. To give you an illustration, 2020 was a year when most of us were in lockdown. Max Estates actually did more leasing in 2020 than it did in 2019, which was at the peak of commercial leasing in India as a whole and also in the National Capital Region. So we are very confident that as the city unlocks, we will see increased demand, more so for our developments. And we are lining up for, like I said, a total of 4 to 5 million square feet of office space development over the next few years, along with our platform partnership with New York Life Insurance. That enables us not just to earn returns from the asset value, but also through development management fee that Max Estates will earn. So that is one aspect for the business and the future growth, as I explained. The second aspect, which we are currently exploring and very keen to enter the residential space. Again, what we have seen here is that there has been a huge deficit of trust, credibility, and genuinely customer enhancing experiences that have been provided. We believe Max Estates can again make a differentiation here. With the brand that we've already built in the commercial real estate space and the strength of the brand Max that exists, we believe we can curate, build differentiated experiences for customers across the residential space as well, and would look at growth opportunities in the national capital region across Noida, Gurgaon, and Delhi moving forward.
All right, Sahil, we'll let you go on that one, and our best wishes for all the steps and the growth which you are planning at the company for the enhancement of shareholder value.